Welcome everyone. Here in this today's session of CSAT Made Easy, we are here with the remaining part of the cubes and dice topic. I hope by the time you had been practicing and you had been experimenting with the cubes and dice at your home and you will be thorough with the ideas. So with that in mind, I am going with the next question. 6 squares are connected front and back, and the two colors are arranged there. They are asking what will be the face opposite to the white face, right? So this red, blue, then what? Green, yellow, orange and white. This is the given condition, right? So I am considering the fact that I am keeping the G as the front face. G is the front face. What happens? G is the front face, B will be on the top, right? That top is folded. B is having some side R, that is also folded. So R will be here. Okay. So RBG is over. Then what? G is here. Y and O will be surrounding B. So Y will be here. O will be towards the back. Then what remains? White remains. White will be at the bottom, right? So which face will be opposite to the white face? The blue one, B. That is option C is the answer. Okay, simple one, right? 3 views of a cube are given in a particular motion. What is the letter opposite to A? What is the letter opposite to A? What are the letters adjacent? There are, while analyzing a question of cubes and dice, you need to see whether we can take one letter such that the entire 4 neighbors of a letter is known, isn't it? So here in the first figure we can't assume anything like that, but in the second and third figures neighbors of H are given, right? Adjacent of H are given. Who are they? M, K, then P and B. So what is opposite to H? What is opposite to H? A will be opposite to H, isn't it? Option A is the answer. So instead of, if you need to rotate and you need to open, you need to unfold everything, you have to try out, but only after this thing. Find out which one have maximum neighbors and find out with that if 4 neighbors are there, then we know that the opposite side can be chosen very easily, right? If that is given, that is known, the entire solution is unfolded, right? So first you need to check if there is any letter, any side such that all its 4 neighbors or its opposite face is known, isn't it? So here either you need to check the adjacent faces by analyzing the letters given inscribed, or otherwise you need to check if there is any two diagram such that one is 180 degree of the other. Okay, one is 180 degree of the other. In that case also you will get the adjacent and opposite sides. Okay, so first you need to search that, then only you need, if that is not given, that is not possible, then only you try to rotate or open it. So because this thing only 10 or 20 seconds we got the answer, right? So that is very easiest one. Next one, each of the 6 different faces of a cube have been counted with different colors. Here they are telling that colors Y. What to say? They are asking what is the opposite to color O, isn't it? What is the opposite of color O? Which one is having maximum neighbors? I already told you, you search one letter of whose 4 neighbors are known. In the case of Y, O, B, I, G. Okay, 4 neighbors are known, right? Neighbors of adjacent of Y is known. Who are they? O, B, I, G. So opposite of Y is what? I, G, B, O, V. V will be opposite of Y, isn't it? What is asked? Opposite of O is asked also. Let it be. So there is a cube. There is a cube where y is here, y is here and v is here. Okay. Then anything else, anyone else which is having those b, adjacent of b is not. Who are adjacent of b? G, y, o, v, right. So what is opposite of b? Opposite of b? Opposite of b is I, right. So y and v are opposite, b and I are opposite. So what will be opposite of O? G will be opposite of O. Option C is the answer, right. The previous concept, which is the only thing which you can use to find out the question. Okay. So we will move on to the next one. In the next one, these are some different types of questions, and these equations will make you very, what to say, confident to solve these questions. If a cube is painted, there is a cube of side 3 into 3, what to say, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 is there. It is cut such that each of the cubes are 1 into 1 into 1. So let's get that. Each of them will be 1 into 1 into 1, right. So we need to find what sum will be. These will be corners are all these are the outer sides are painted. We are painting the cube. While we are painting the cube, what happens is that this corners, 8 corners will be having 3 sides painted. That is why they are telling the number of cube with 3 sides painted will be always 8. It will not change. Okay. So because why? Because on all the cubes will be having only 8 corners, and only those cubes having are at the corners will be having 3 sides painted. So this is the case. Number of cubes is 3 painted face. Okay. Then number of cubes with no painted face. No painted face means what? This is 3 face with this is 3 face painted, 3 face painted, 3 face painted. It's also 3 face painted. Okay. These are 3 face painted. Any 2 face painted? Yes. These are 2 face painted. 2 face painted, 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 2 face painted. Right. Then this is 1 side face painted. 1 face painted. This all will be 2 face painted. Isn't it? So total 3 into 3 into 3, 27 cubes are formed. How? 27 is the total volume. Volume of each cube is 1. Isn't it? So 27 cubes are formed. Out of the 27, 8 are at corners. Right. The remaining is 19. Out of the 19, what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 4 into 4, 8. 8 plus 8. Then what happens? Then what all is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it? 8 plus 4, 12 will be there with sides, 2 sides painted. Isn't it? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will be having 1 side painted. Isn't it? This not will be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Then 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12 faces will be there. And 8 plus 12, 12, 26. And 1 face, 0 sides paint. Thus, we will get 27 cubes. Right. Now, we just compare with this the number of, with this formula. 8 corners, 3 sides painted. 3 sides painted. It's already fixed. Okay. Then 2 painted face is 12 into n minus 2, which is n. N is the 3, which is the dimension 3. So 3 minus 2, what? 1. 1 into 12, 12. 12 is the number of 2 sides painted, right? Then what is the case of one painted face? 6 into n minus 2 raised to 2. 3 minus 2, 1. 1 into 6, 6. One face painted. And number of uses, no sides, no painted face. That is 3 minus 2, 1. 1 raised to 3, 1. 0 painted face. Understood? You just compare this thing I draw of 3 into 3 into 3 cube. If it is 4 into 4 into 4, it will be having much more. 5 into 5 into 5, it will be having much more. Okay, it's not easy to count it. So it's better to remember this formula so that you will be able to solve the questions very easily. So here we are moving with the next set of questions related to this painted cubes. First one, outer surface is 4 into 4 into 4, isn't it? How many small cubes do not have painted face? Cubes without painted face. Without painted face, what is the equation? N minus 2 raised to 3, right? What is n? 4 minus 2 raised to 3, that is 2 cube, that is 8 is the answer. Option A is the answer. If you are not ready to know this formula, what happens? You will draw the cube, 4 into 4 into 4. You will draw the cube, isn't it? Then divide it here also, then cut it. What all things are you have to be done during the exam thing? It's not feasible, right? So it's my humble advice, if possible, try to remember the formulas at least just one day before you go to exam. Okay, so this is one of the easiest topic. Next one, a cube has its face is painted with different colors. It's what to say, the dimensions is not given, but the concept is given that side of the small cube is 1/4 of the big cube. That is, if 1/4 is if the big cube is having 4 as side, then the small cube will be having 1 as side. That much, the same as that of the previous case. Number of small cubes with only one of the sides painted. Only one of the sides painted. What is the equation for one of the sides painted? 6 into n minus 2. What is n? 4. 4 minus 2, 2. 2 raised to 2, 4. 4 into 2, 6. 624 will be the answer. Option B is the answer. Right. So with this, we are winding up the topic of cubes and dice. So you just need to know the concept of cubes and dice, how it folds, how it unfolds, how it will be, if you are painting it, how it will be the 3 sides painted, 2 sides painted and 1 single side painted faces. It counts, how to take the formulas, what all are the formulas. All these things, if you are done once, you will be confident, you will be having a thorough base, and before going exam, you just need to recollect the equations related to the painted face, painted cubes. That much is enough to convince, to gain the complete marks which is coming under that section of cubes and dice. With that, we are winding up the session. Thank you.